Hey everybody, and welcome back to Mathematical Learning. So today we're going to be doing a new series on something called complex numbers. And if you already know what a complex number is, then you can skip this video. This video is just purely defining a complex number and teaching people who don't know what it is, what it is. So we're gonna first do some square and square root problems. So what's 6 squared? Yeah, 36. Okay. How about the square root of 25? Yeah, 5. So, okay, that's easy enough. But what if I did the square root of -1? So what is the square root of -1? Well, maybe it's 1. So 1 times 1, wait a minute, that's 1. Oh, maybe it's -1. No, -1 times -1 is equal to 1. And the reason why this is so difficult is because a negative multiplied by a negative is equal to, maybe I'll just use this as a negative, multiplied by a negative is a positive. So a negative squared is a positive, and a positive squared is equal to a positive. So that means a negative squared can't be a negative, and a positive squared can't be a negative. So what squared is a negative? So what we're going to do is define a number, and this number squared, n squared, is equal to -1. And we're going to call this number I, right? Which stands for imaginary, because no real number that we know already exists is the square root of -1. So I squared is equal to -1. Okay? So, alright, that's fine. So now what can we do with I? Well, we can do a whole lot of things. So first we have I, and there's obviously 2i, 3i, 4i. Okay? So in this next video, in the series, we're going to be talking about other cool questions concerning I. But we're not done yet. What if we add I plus 1? Or maybe 2i plus 5. So what do you call these numbers? One part of them is a number we already know, and the other part is an imaginary number. So what do we call these numbers? Well, imaginary numbers and real numbers, that's a bit complex. So we actually call these numbers complex numbers, because this all is getting kinda complex with all these real numbers and imaginary numbers. So we just call this a complex number. So a complex number can be written in the form A plus B multiplied by I. Okay? So A is a real number. So real numbers are just numbers which aren't I or 2i or complex numbers. So this part is real, and this is imaginary because it's got I in it. Imaginary. So in the next series, we're going to be experimenting around with complex numbers and seeing what we get. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe down below and press the bell notification if you want to receive an update whenever we post a new video.